I wanted to talk today about unhealthy theology and unhealthy um, beliefs that will not cause you to let go of people and things that are unhealthy for you. So I have spoken indirectly about people in this video, and I'm the kind of person that will never that has learned to always hold on and to be patient and kind, because that's what the Bible says, right? And that's why I think that a lot of theology is unhealthy, because it only gives a one-sided perspective. I'm gonna put this right here. But I think that, like, in the times that we spend thinking about how to be kind and patient and loving and long suffering, we don't think about the negative aspects of how those things affect you. Um, like I've been taught to never give up, to always be patient, and even to the point that I found out about twin flames, which I don't really believe in. Maybe some people have those, but even that, they tell you, like, stay around because your person needs you, and, like, it's okay to, like, suffering is part of it, and you'll have a break, blah blah. And then I apply that to, like, church and to jobs and all these things, like, stay around, be there, it's worth it. No. If something or someone has really, or is really messing with you, or is and I'm not even angry, I'm just saying this because the fact that I want to emphasize this, and I start these videos as a way to kind of journal for myself when I'm on the go, so I can look back and be like, wow, this is what I thought about, this is how I thought about things a year ago. But if someone or something is intentionally unhealthy for you, and it is causing you more harm than good, I do believe that there are situations where you have to stay around that person or that situation. Like in the civil rights movement, it was hard, but they stuck it out because they knew the long suffering would be worth it. And you can see the outcome of that. But there are some people and things that you have to let go of. I had a meeting with one of the church administrators at a church that I've been active at for a long time, and I was telling them about social justice initiatives and stuff, and they basically told me that social justice will only be started by a few people, and it will be like a child of the church. And I thought to myself, but what's the point of me being involved in that if it's not even going to be, like, a part of the main focus? If you're going to keep the congregation, stuck to a certain way of thinking, I just think to myself, like, then I don't want to be a part of that. I want to be a part of a congregation where social justice and the focus of outreach, immigrants, dreamers, all those people, is a part of culture. Because then what happens is, because it's not popular to do these kinds of things, you're stuck doing it by yourself, and that's not good. Because I believe that that's what's going to happen. It's only going to be a few people that are going to be doing that. And then when it comes to certain people, I feel so free because I had to let the other person and people tell me that we have to not spend time together, because I really do have the personality that I don't want to let go of someone or something. I need you to tell me directly to let go of you. Because that's something that I've learned, that I have to start. This man that is passing me is so handsome, but so excuse me if I'm a little bit distracted, but he's very handsome. I'm on, like, a soccer field. Seems like all these soccer players are hella fine. But anyways, back to what I was saying. Situations with people, you have to learn to let go, because if you love someone or you love something and they know it, sometimes unconsciously they will take advantage of the fact that you love them, and that you're always going to be there and you always want what's best for them. Even if you do create boundaries, still they will push them so much. Like with my church I was involved in, they knew that I would help, so they would put all this stuff on me, and it's like, well, you'll do it anyways, right? And smile afterward. Or with somebody, it's like, well, I'm not doing this. I'm just trying to be a good friend, or any of those things. And I'm not saying that to be mean. I'm just saying that for me, I've learned to really create boundaries and to listen to that inner voice that trumps what, I hate saying that, but it's so easy to say trumps, but actually, well, that's another thing. But the inner voice that dictates, or that overpowers the one. There's an inner voice in everybody that you should listen to. But unfortunately, a lot of us are not tuned into that, because we've been taught by certain beliefs, and specifically by churches and theology, and unhealthy theology that has eventually become a part of modern day culture, to to be patient and to be submissive and all these different things, and that is love, that long suffering is love, because that's what the Bible equates with love: long suffering, patience, kindness, all these things. That's also a form of control. So letting go, and the reason why I feel free is not because I'm still hurting and I'm still upset and I'm still sad, because I feel that I invested a lot of time and that the investment was not given back to me. And then when I confronted these people and these organizations, they are just like, well, I'm sorry, but let's not, like, this is not what I'm about. Even though in the beginning, these people were about, like, this is what we want. This is what I want. This is, I'm going to do what it takes to, and then, but when the shit hits the fan, they're not there for you. And, they back up. The church backed up from the things that I was talking about. This person backed up. And I just think it's really sad. And I pity those people, and I pity these organizations, because I have crossed and pushed a lot of boundaries. I'm not innocent. I've done a lot of things that I should not have done, because I wanted to express my love to fullest extent to people and to organizations. But I also did not think about myself as much as I should have, because of the fact that I've learned I have to get out of this mindset of always being submissive, and this unhealthy theology where it's like, well, Cara, you have to do this because this is a part of you and nothing will change. And like, a woman is supposed to be this certain way and a Christian is supposed to be a certain way. But no, I'm a human being with emotions, and I'm letting go and I'm freeing myself of people of a certain church, of a certain denomination, and of a certain person, and of certain people. It's not just one person. It's actually quite a few people that I have to let go of, because of the fact that there is this unhealthy, toxic it's just, there's a toxic aura that is coming off, and I found the commonality. It's unhealthy theology, and it's unhealthy people, it's broken families, broken homes. But just because, this is the other thing I want to say, just because these people are broken, they've gone through stuff, doesn't mean that you have to get sucked into there and take upon yourself those other people and their problems. So remember that today. Get rid of people. Let go. Let go. It's okay to let go. Let go. Give up, because giving up will free you to start pursuing other things, and let the ways of life take over. If you're meant to be back with somebody, if you're meant to be back with a certain organization, church, or family member, whatever, then that's what will happen in the future. But for right now, I want to focus back on the person I was about 3 years ago, the person that I was after I left this wonderful program. So I'm going to get back to that person, and that's why I feel really good this morning, because I have been freed to pursue what I want now. So I don't have any, there are no more excuses, no more people that I have to, think about anymore when it comes to my life. So anyways, have a lovely day. It's so warm and sunny in Chicago. I hope it's warm and sunny where you are too. Bye.